Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Royal Wahala, as we are hearing that the Ooni of Ife has gone to Lagos to beg Dr. Lizzy to forgive him, to temper justice with mercy and accompany him to Dubai to see Olori Naomi. It's no longer news that Olori Naomi left for Dubai with her Deni Kawo. And as we are hearing what is going on right now, they say she has gone incommunicado and she's not been seen by anyone, or Oni has not heard from her, okay? And Ooni of Ife is said to be very devastated upon hearing that Olori Naomi left for Dubai without his consent, okay? But now, getting consent from the Ooni of Ife to travel with Adenikawa is not the bone of contention. The bone of contention is to get Queen Naomi back into the palace of the Ooni of Ife before the ancestors will go wild on the Ooni of Ife. They have made it very clear that the reason why the dark cloud is not leaving the Odua house, Odua royal house, is because the ancestors are at war with the Oni of Ife. The god is at war with the Oni of Ife. Now, why are these things happening the way it is happening? They said that Olori Naomi is the main wife to the Oni of Ife because that woman is the only woman that went through the 14 traditional rituals with the Oni of Ife. Olori Naomi is the one wife that is recognized by the ancestors and that is recognized by the Ifa. Though other wives are there, this is not to say Ooni of Ife doesn't have other wives. He has other wives, but with everything that was done traditionally, the main wife of the Ooni of Ife happens to be Olori Naomi. Now, because by virtue of the covenant that was carried out by Ooni of Ife and Olori Naomi, they said they want Naomi back in the life of the Ooni of Ife and they want Naomi back in 21 days. Now, this is not to say that they are ready to force Naomi back. The responsibility because on the Ooni of Ife to do whatever is needed to get Naomi back into his life or the palace of the Ooni of Ife. And that is where it becomes really, really, difficult because Olori Naomi swore never to return back to the Ooni of Ife, that she is indeed exhausted, that there is nothing there for her anymore, that she has lost interest in the Ooni of Ife, that she has fallen out of love with the Ooni of Ife. She doesn't want to be a part of that family again. That is what we are hearing. Now, how is it going to be for Olori Naomi to return back into the palace of the Ooni of Ife is one thing that we do not know as it is right now, because I really don't even see that happening. But as we are hearing, we do know that last week we heard that Dr. Elizabeth got really upset and left, and that she said she was going to rest in her parents' place in Lagos. But we heard that Kabiyesi has been begging and talking to Dr. Elizabeth on the phone, but today we are getting this report that Ooni of Ife went to Lagos to see Dr. Elizabeth, and Ooni of Ife has pleaded with Dr. Elizabeth to temper justice with mercy, and accompany him to Dubai to meet with Olori Naomi so that she can also talk to Olori Naomi. Now, of all the wives to the Ooni of Ife, Olori Naomi happens to be that woman Dr. Elizabeth happens to be that woman that has a relationship with Olori Naomi. Olori Naomi has a lot of respect for Dr. Elizabeth because of how Dr. Lizzy has carried herself the entire time. So Ooni of Ife is thinking that if he goes to Dubai with Dr. Lizzy, it will make, it's going to give him a soft landing because, of course, Queen Naomi will not see Dr. Lizzy and not want to attend to Dr. Lizzy. Queen Naomi might not want to talk or attend to the Ooni of Ife, but not Dr. Lizzy, because over time she has developed a very beautiful and cordial relationship with Dr. Lizzy. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dela Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source. And still on the Royals. How are you doing? I appreciate you guys so much. I love you. Esheo Adukbeo, my people. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. We are hearing this report that Oni has gone to beg Dr. Lizzy to accompany him to Dubai to meet with Olori Naomi, as time is running out and Oni needs to do whatever he needs to do to bring Queen Naomi back. But the question right now that everybody is asking is Queen Naomi actually going to return back to the palace of the Ooni of Ife? Me, Del, I can tell you vividly well that I do not see that even happening. But of course, there's nothing wrong with trying, because Olori Naomi has, made up her mind that she is not coming back. I do know that there's nothing that God cannot do, but right now, will it even be safe for Olori Naomi to return back to the palace of the Ooni of Ife and put Tadenikawo's life at risk? That is the problem. Because right now, this is not about Olori Naomi and the Ooni of Ife anymore. It's about how much this decision might endanger the life of Tadenikawo. Ebony just gave birth to a child barely 24 hours after she gave birth to a child. She started struggling the crown prince position, and that has caused a lot of problems across the globe, with fans of Olori Naomi and friends and well wishers of Olori Naomi, and they are saying that is not where you belong. You cannot go back there, because should you go back there, there is a likelihood that something bad may happen to your son. And so Olori Naomi is not ready to risk anything that is likely to hurt Tadenikawo, and that is why she says she is not going back. She left for Dubai so she can have rest, but Kabiesi is willing to go to Dubai. How come Kabiesi is willing to do all of these things and Kabiesi is not ready to let these women go? Because it does seem as if Kabiesi is not ready to let the women go. Me, I would say one thing that I've always said. I feel like Kabiesi wants to have Naomi and have the other women, and that is what I have been saying the entire time. No matter what happens, I feel as though Kabiesi just still wants to have those women and have Olori Naomi. I feel like he likes the attention he's getting from these women who are hovering all over him and running and trying to, make, as in competing for his love. I feel as that position. I feel as though that position happens to be what Ooni of Ife is enjoying. I may not be right, but then again, is Dr. Elizabeth going to follow Ooni of Ife to Dubai to talk to Olori Naomi? Because at the end of the day, we heard that Dr. Elizabeth too was very, very upset. So that she said, should Naomi go, she was also going to leave. And she also left and went to her family house, even though it's not as if the marriage is broken. She said that she's been through a lot. She wanted to go and rest. That is what we heard. But right now, we are hearing that Ooni of Ife has pleaded for her to accompany him to Dubai to meet with Olori Naomi. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.